Good morning, grade 5. Today we will talk about Earth and beyond. During the day, when you look up in the sky, what you can see? You can see that the sun changes its position throughout the day. At the early morning, sun rises from the east, and at late afternoon, sun sets from the west. Also, the shadow changes its size and position as the sun changes its position in the sky. At the early morning, the sun appears low in the sky, so the shadow will be long. At noon, the sun appears high in the sky, so the shadow will be short. At late afternoon, the sun appears low in the sky, so the shadow will be long. That's because the Earth spins on its axis, or it rotates around itself. What is the axe? Axe is an imaginary line drawn through North Pole and South Pole of the Earth. The Earth takes 24 hours to complete just one spin. So, the Earth rotates around itself. That's why the sun appears to change its position in the sky. Also, the spinning of Earth gives rise to the cycle of day and night. The part of the Earth which faces the sun, this will be day, while the other part of the Earth that does not face the sun, will be night. Does the Earth move in other ways? Yes. The Earth also moves around the sun in an oval path called orbit. So what is the orbit? Orbit is the path where the Earth moves around the sun. The Earth takes 1 year to orbit the sun once. This gives rise to the 4 seasons. So as the Earth rotates around the sun, we have the 4 seasons. As the Earth orbits the sun, it is constantly spinning on its axis, which means as the Earth rotates around the sun, it also rotates around itself. This rotation of the Earth will never stop. Our solar system refers to the sun and the objects in the space that move around the sun. Sun is the biggest star in the solar system. It's the nearest star to the Earth, so it appears much bigger and brighter than other stars. Without heat and light from sun, living things on the Earth would not be able to survive. What is star? Star is a huge ball of hot gases that gives off a lot of heat and light. There is another object that rotates around the Earth. It's called Moon. Moon is a rocky ball about 1/4 size of Earth, which means that it's very, very small compared to the size of the Earth. It orbits the Earth every 28 days. So the Moon rotates around the Earth every 28 days. There is something called satellite. What is a satellite? Any object that orbits another bigger object in space, which means that the Moon is a natural satellite for the Earth. What else orbits the Sun? The Sun found in the middle of the solar system. Then, many planets orbit the Sun and many other objects. The planets that orbit the Sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The Earth is the third planet that orbits the Sun. Each planet rotates at different speed, that's why length of day differs on each one. For example, compared to the Earth, Mercury has a very long day. A day on Mercury takes 58 days and 15 hours compared to the Earth's day. So look here at the picture. For example, Venus has 224.7 days. Jupiter, 11.9 years. Mercury, 88 days. Okay, so this is according to the speed of the planet rotation around the sun. There is another object that also orbits the sun other than planets. For example, asteroids. Asteroids are irregular shaped rocks that are smaller than planets. Most of them are found in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. So what are asteroids? Irregular shaped rocks smaller than planets. The second one is comets. Comets are objects made up of oil, dust, and rocks. They form dust tails as they heat up when nearing the sun. So what are comets? Objects made up of oil, dust, and rocks. They form a tail just when they're nearing the sun. Meteors. Meteors, also known as shooting stars. They are small objects from space that burn brightly as they enter the Earth's atmosphere. They are seen as streaks of light as they fall towards the Earth. So what are the meteors? The meteors are objects from space. They appear brightly, they burn brightly, and when they are falling to the Earth's atmosphere, they form streaks of light. Any questions?